So we're talking about a gradual descent down the level of intelligibility until we reach evolutionary biology. We don't even know what a species is, for heaven's sakes.
So his theory is smoke, but elegant smoke.
There's a certain elegance to it, but, you know, I think Einstein had the appropriate remark. He preferred to leave elegance to his tailor.
That was a clip from Ben Stein's new documentary, Expelled, No Intelligence Allowed. The film offers an in-depth look at science in the 21st century, specifically the scientific community's obsession with evolution and the great lengths it will go to discredit intelligent design or the religious view of creation. Here to talk about the film is actor and author, among other things. Very unique career you've had, Ben. Your first appearance, finally.
On Hannity and Colmes. I've been waiting for years.
Well, we were happy to have you. We've been waiting for you for years.
I can die happy now.
This is it. This is the pinnacle.
This is it.
After all, you've done Ferris Bueller.
I'm retiring now. I've been on Hannity
Ben Stein's Money, Ferris Bueller, but this is it.
This is it.
All right. In this movie,
yes,
you go to a concentration camp where Mengele.
We went. No, we went to Dachau, not to Auschwitz.
Okay. And you talk about Hitler being influenced by Darwinism.
No doubt about it.
Why invoke Hitler? What are you trying to say there?
Well, our point is that Darwin, this meek, mild-mannered sage of a country estate outside London, had ideas which, when implemented, led to the Holocaust. He believed there were superior and inferior races. He believed that only fools would allow the inferior races to continue breeding. His followers and close friends in the United Kingdom said that meant we should start exterminating the Jews.
But are you implying that if you believe in evolution and Darwinism, that there's a link to the way Hitler thinks?
Is that what you're trying to imply? Not today's Darwinists. No, not at all today's Darwinists. I mean, the leading Darwinists today, like Dawkins and Dennett, those people aren't even remotely in that league. But Darwinism gave the rationale for the Holocaust. There had always been anti-Semitism. There had always been racism. But to apply the idea of exterminating whole races as a good thing, as a thing that was salutary for the human race, that came out of Darwinism, and it's a frightening thing.
Yeah, but it's not what Darwinists or people who believe in evolution think. There's no way that any of us who may believe that are close or anywhere near that.
So to imply that is not right. I didn't imply it.
Well, by bringing up Hitler and bringing up concentration camps in the film, aren't you?
No, you just implied it, Alan.
But that's what you do in the film. You bring up Hitler.
No, we brought it up about Darwin, not about you. Not about you
but those
or
who believe in evolution.
No, you're just making that up. You just made that up. That's just not true at all.
Why bring up Hitler?
Because Hitler was a lineal descendant of Darwin. He wasn't a lineal descendant of Alan Colmes. I don't think you were even alive then.
I understand, but the implication is there. Well,
the implication is just an implication that you made up.
All right, well, that's what the implication I got from watching your movie. Could there be a scientific explanation to the creation of the world?
I don't think that. Here's my point, or at least the point we make in the movie. There's no evidence whatsoever that Darwin had anything useful to say, or anything to say, period, about how life began, or how the universe began, or how gravity began, or how physics began, or fluid motion, or thermodynamics began. He had nothing to say about that whatsoever. So why attribute that to Darwinist causes? Why not say it's just as likely that there was an intelligent designer who did that? I mean, there's no reason to believe that there wasn't an intelligent designer who did it.
Ben, welcome to the show. Good to see you.
Thank you.
One of the things you are exposing in this movie is that educators, scientists, they're ridiculed, denied tenure, fired, because they believe that there is evidence of design.
Yes, in nature. All you have to do is say, look, how do the planets stay in their orbits? How can a cell have 1 million or close to 1 million moving parts, all of which fit together perfectly without there being intelligent design? All you have to do is ask the question, and you get fired. Not always, but often enough.
You know, look, I've had many debates with a lot of friends of mine over the issue of creation. You know, late at night, nothing better to do. We talk about it, but it's important to me because I do believe that there is a creator. I believe there's a God. You know, I don't know how one could look at the majesty and the sophistication and the intricacy of universes within universes and the sun and the stars and gravity and all the beauty and majesty of creation and not conclude there's a God.
I don't know how either. I mean, Mr. Dawkins, this great atheist and Darwinist, said, well, God has kept his existence hidden. He says that in our movie. But it's not hidden. All you have to do is look at the Grand Canyon. All you have to do is look at Lake Pend Oreille in North Idaho. All you have to do is look at a sunset on the island of Manhattan or a sunset in Malibu, and you see the evidence of God all over.
But to be an atheist, don't you have to believe that something comes from nothing?
You have to believe that the universe originated in nothing and is rushing towards nowhere, and that just doesn't make any more sense. Let me just say, now people say to me all the time, but you have no scientific evidence for intelligent design. And it's true. We don't have a signature of an intelligent designer, except for the complexity itself is the signature.
That it all could have, first of all, that it could have existed on its own, exploded in a massive explosion, and then with all the intricacy and
Yes.
sophistication of it all.
I mean, the chances of it are minuscule. We have mathematicians who say the chance is nil. It could not, simply as a matter of arithmetic, it couldn't have happened.
Explain a little bit more about the film, because I want to make sure people get a chance to see this.
The movie's about our plea for academic freedom and an end to academic suppression, about people who believe in intelligent design or even a possibility of intelligent design. We're sick of being pushed around. People took our God away from us and gave us Darwinism. Darwinism doesn't work. We'd like our God back.
Well, all you got to do is look at nature. Ben, good to see you, my friend. Thank you for being with us. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Ben.